Ah, there we go. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Benjamin James Murgadichin, live streaming to you from my shed, which is still decorated for Christmas because it's actually still Christmas. If those of you that are celebrating Christmas on January 6th, as some do, well, Merry Christmas to you. This is my live stream. I'm Benjamin James Murgadichin, and we have a project happening in this shed where I'll be building a toy. That toy will be a type of Lego. That's right. Welcome to my live stream. I'm here on YouTube. I'm here on TikTok. It's great to have you here. I can't read the chat quite yet, but I'm going to be going inside and grabbing the activity, which I did forget to bring out with me, but I set these cameras up and we are going to be doing this live stream tonight, so feel free to push like on that screen and share this live stream with whoever you think might be entertained by me, Benjamin James Murgadichin, and who still wants to see some things happen this holiday season. If you celebrated Christmas on December 25th, well, that's great. And if you're like, Christmas isn't happening anymore, well, Christmas is happening somewhere still at the same time, because it is January 6th tomorrow, and it's January 5th today, which means it's Christmas Eve for some people, and it's Christmas Day for some people tomorrow. And it might actually already be Christmas Day for you, no matter where you are. Actually, it might already be January 6th. I'm not really sure. Regardless, I'm grateful for you to be in here in this live stream, and if you do want to watch some more Christmas-themed type of thing happening, well, that's what's going to be happening in this live stream. It will be one of the last live streams in the shed. It's decorated for Christmas. It is cold out here too, but the activity will actually start in just a second. Just give me one more second to go inside and grab myself it's like a Lego-like thing. It's not actually a Lego, but we will be putting together a toy that my nephew got for Christmas that I have been tasked with putting together for him. I would have loved to do it with him, but I was incapable of doing that today due to some things that happened, but we'll talk about that in the live stream in just a minute. Regardless, I do love doing these live streams and I love having you here. I'm live here on TikTok and on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram, but here on YouTube, we don't have a moderator. Here on TikTok, we got 6 great moderators. Those moderators are Bobo Gizmo Javier, Mikey Milwaukee, Grant, that goes by the name I Only Follow Ben, Joe, and Juliet. Give them a shout out. Let them know they're doing a great job. We wouldn't be able to have a safe environment here in the live chat without them. So do, thank them maybe? Regardless if you want to thank them or not, I'd appreciate you for appreciating them. And if you want me to appreciate you, you just appreciate them because I appreciate them so much. And it's great to have them. And I do appreciate them, especially since they do it out of the kindness of their heart. Thanks for jumping in. I will definitely interact with the chat on both YouTube and on TikTok in just a minute, but I got to go inside real quick. Real quick. 1 second. Here it is. Now, I don't know if you've ever done this activity before. I know, right? I just walked right back in, and I'm going to just continue this live stream, whether you've been watching or not. Regardless of where you are, this is where I am right now, and you can be watching me from where you are. It is a Sunday night live stream, but a Sunday night that could be a Christmas Eve night to you. Regardless of what's going on with you, or if you want to watch a Christmas-themed episode or not, I live stream on a regular basis, so you can always just tune in on another night. But if you do want to see some festive Christmas decorations still, which look very nice and beautiful, and if you want to watch me put together something that isn't a Lego, it's called a Hogo Kids. I'm not really sure what let's look at this for 1 second. This is gonna be the activity tonight here on my live stream on YouTube and on TikTok, and the live stream isn't gonna last that long, so do feel free to share the live stream. We're really just gonna be building this, and I'm gonna end the live stream because it is Sunday night and Monday is tomorrow, and you got to take care of yourselves, right? I can't stay up all night, but then again, it is a lot of fun doing these live streams. Now this is gonna be what we're gonna be making. Actually, it's this one. This is what we're gonna be making. Now, I have never made this type of toy before. I've never worked with these types of Lego Connects. Lego, they are not Legos, but they are in the Technic form of Legos, if you're familiar with what I'm talking about. But regardless of what you're doing or where you are, welcome to my live stream. It's nice to be here, and it's nice to be doing it with you guys. Where am I from? I'm from California. I'm in Los Angeles. I am interacting with the chat best I can here on YouTube and here on TikTok. Hello to you too. It's nice to have people here. Joanne's here. It looks like we got some wonderful people jumping in. I'm going to try to pay attention to what's going on in the live chat over here on TikTok right before I sit back down. Yeah, you could hear the burp from really far away. John, thanks for thanking the mods. I'm not related to Borat. Borat's a fictional character. I'm answering some of the why wrapping stuff in January. We aren't wrapping anything. No, but it is Christmas tomorrow for some people. But we are going to be building a toy in the toy shed that was built, and this is going to be one of the last live streams in this toy shed. So if you're looking at some Christmas stuff and you want to see Christmas one last time before you say goodbye to it for the rest of the holiday year until, you know, next year. And honestly, if you do celebrate Christmas on January 6th, then I'm in the right place for you and you're in the right place for me. Or you're in the right place with me. I got that all mixed up. But it's great to be here in this live stream. So if you just want to also spend time with me, I do these live streams on a regular basis. I show up on your For You page a lot, Rebecca. Great to have you here. Thanks. You're still in the spirit? You want to watch me in the... Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's Bunzoy. Great to have you here. Thanks for saying this setup so cute, Jewel Love. Nice to have you here. Looks like we got some... Oh, hello to you as well. It's nice to have all you wonderful people jumping in and being part of the live chat. Christmas is tomorrow. Yes, it is tomorrow for a lot of people. And it's also today if it's already tomorrow for you. And thanks for the follow. Welcome to my live stream. I'm going to set the camera a little bit more, actually. At least this one. You're making me... Or I'm making you miss Xmas. Trucking. Yeah, well, it's Christmas tomorrow for a lot of people. So you can also celebrate Christmas one more time before you put away all them Christmas decorations for the rest of the year until the end of the year, and then you bring everything back out. Am I right? Merry Christmas to you as well. My plans are to build this nice Lego set. If your Christmas is on December 25th, then you celebrate it then. But if your Christmas is on December 6th, well, it's Christmas Eve tonight, and I'm in California. You could be in California, too. You could be anywhere in the world. Honestly, you could be already celebrating Christmas because it's January 6th for you already. This live stream can be touching anyone, anywhere in the world. You're too late to the stream? You're never too late to the stream. Rudy, 11 more months for Christmas? Technically, Christmas is tomorrow. Some people celebrate Christmas at the beginning of each year, not the end of each year. Who's still celebrating Christmas? Well, you should look at, well, it's just how it is. There's other places in the world that celebrate Christmas on a different date. And it's a Middle Eastern kind of area where you would find a lot of people celebrating it on January 6th. You'd also find a lot of people in different places of the world because sometimes it ends up being something that's more related to, I think, Catholic or an Orthodox Catholic type of thing going on. Regardless, to each their own. If you also just missed Christmas and you were sick on Christmas like I was, you're going to have Christmas content from me anyways. So you'll be able to embrace more Christmas content later on this week because I'm going to be doing Christmas with my family because I missed Christmas because I had COVID on Christmas Day. But it's still so close to Christmas. Some people actually get really upset when they see Christmas stuff after the new year and they think it's like, well, way too soon or like, you know, it's not right to... I have to find a little remote that controls this light over here, and it's not going very well for me. Oh, I found it. Well, welcome to my live stream. I'm Benjamin James Mugadichin. I could be hanging out with you. If you want to hang out with me, feel free to share this live stream too with anybody that you know might want to hang out with me in my shed, where I'll be building a toy tonight. That's going to be right. All right, that's right. We're going to be building a toy. It's going to be a fun toy for me to build with you if you want to build a toy with me. If that's just something you want to do, that's something I can offer you. I know, right? That's a great thing, right? That also means that I can give it to somebody else too. That means if you want to, you can share this live stream with anybody that you know might want to watch me in my Santa's workshop that hasn't gotten quite, you know, over the fact that Christmas is over, maybe? Or maybe they also celebrate Christmas on January 6th, like my family does as well. It doesn't really matter. Regardless, I'm here to entertain you if you want to be entertained. And if you do love Christmas stuff, well, lucky you. You get to watch one more Christmas thing. But if you don't really like Christmas stuff, maybe this isn't a live stream for you. Or maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe you should stay and we can have a lot of fun. It's going to be great for me to be able to hang out with you, so feel free to share this live stream and feel free to follow me here on YouTube, here on TikTok, and also on Instagram. But yeah, you heard me right. I'm streaming live on YouTube and on TikTok at the same time. If you haven't watched my live stream before, welcome. There is a issue going on with this light, so I got to shut it off. I know, right? I just had to fix it like that. Well, thanks for saying this is such a cool way to use the shed. I do enjoy doing this stuff. We actually have to clean up a little bit because, well, this is also the end of the shed being decorated like this. We'll go over, well, there's still one more gingerbread house to make. So probably tomorrow night we'll do one more live stream in the shed. So if you really want to see me in this shed, probably tomorrow night I'll end up doing the last gingerbread house that we have to build, which is a gingerbread movie theater. But we still have like a lot of things to use to make that a really special occasion as well. Oh man, you know, when I was originally doing stuff in the shed during the holiday season, before I got sick, I was really actually on a roll here, and I had a whole bunch of other things planned to do in this shed. And it's unfortunate I don't get to do those things, but it'll be better next holiday season because I'll have a lot more stuff to do. So anything I don't do this year in the shed, it just carries over to next year, and it's not that big of a deal. No, it's not. It's a little sad. But I do need to actually get some of this stuff up and more to the side. I need to clear some space to build this Lego. That's right, you're going to watch me build a Lego if that's what you're here to do. Interact with me too if you can. I'm going to be interacting with the chat again in a minute, but right now I'm just trying to get some things into the trash can and give myself some space. We've got quite a bit of stuff in here that, you know, it's not like a huge mess, but the last couple times I was in here, I really got into the live streaming stuff and didn't necessarily put everything away. I think I was also kind of sick still. But I really love coming out here to the shed, and I love that it's decorated for Christmas, and I'm sad that on Christmas Day I didn't get to really enjoy. You know what's going to be great? This coming holiday season, 2025 December, is going to be a lot of fun in this shed. So that gives you a reason to stick around and also be part of my live streams. You can watch me all year until I'm back in here, and that's something that I can guarantee that you'll end up seeing. If you really want to see that, you just follow me throughout the year. And you can see me also deal with the other holidays as well. I mean, there's a holiday coming up not too long from now, and then another one after that. We basically have holidays all over the place. But I'm also going to rip this up for right now. It's going to be better if I just build this Lego, not on the wrapping paper. Also, that wrapping paper had a lot of different icing stuff on it because I was making a lot of gingerbread houses in here. If you were watching my live streams, that's definitely what I was doing. A lot of gingerbread houses. There we go. We've cleared it off to the degree that I need it to be, which is this. And then we'll get this chair over here. I hope everyone's having a fun time in this live stream. I know I enjoy doing these live streams, so welcome. Let's see. We have a lot of people coming in. I'm actually going to be able to interact with the chat still. Oh. Let's see. Hold on. I have another account that I use, Boy John Media. Sometimes I give you guys, I make comments so that you can see my usernames on other things using this account as well. You can also follow me on this account, but it's my company account. I can check the live stream and see what's going on in the chat there. So I'm going to be able to interact with the chat still, even though the camera's so far away from me. Welcome to my live stream. I'm here on TikTok. I'm here on YouTube. YouTube, the chat disappears every once in a while, so I'm not always able to interact, but I do see that people say things and have been saying things, and I do appreciate people coming in and chit-chatting, and I do see that some people have questioned, why am I still celebrating Christmas? I've explained it, and I'll explain it again. Some people celebrate Christmas on January 6th, and that means that December 25th is not the only Christmas, and it's not the only Christmas Eve. So January 5th is a Christmas Eve, and January 6th is a Christmas Eve. It is something that's celebrated by other people in different places all over the world, and it's not completely unheard of. You should just Google it. If you want me to explain it, or if you're questioning it, just Google it. That's right, you know how to use Google, especially if you're here on YouTube. Google actually owns you, YouTube. As in, doesn't own you, the user, but YouTube is owned by Google. So just Google do people celebrate Christmas on January 6th? And you'll see that people celebrate Christmas on January 6th. It'll make a lot of sense. You don't need to hear it from me. You can just do your own independent research. But that's over here on YouTube. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being part of the live chat in general. And be mindful, because we don't have a moderator here on YouTube. But I do love what's going on over here, and it's great to have you here. We're going to be building this Lego soon. If you're watching me here on TikTok, we have great moderators. Those moderators are Bobo Gizmo, Javier, Mikey Milwaukee, Joe, Grant, that also goes by the name I Only Follow Ben, and Juliet. Let them know they're doing a great job. I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. So thanks for being here, and thanks for interacting in the chat. Thanks for thanking them, Alexis. I can see that you are thanking them. Google could own you, Alexis? Yeah, I guess so. In a way. Oh, thanks for all the corn, Bobo Gizmo. I do appreciate the gifts. Did we ever watch the movie? We did watch the movie, but we've also had to stop watching the movie because I was starting to fall asleep. Why do I make my eyes wide? I don't know. Why not make them wide? Are squinty? You want me to squint a little more? I could squint. What's my other account? Boy John Media is my other account on TikTok, and I'm using it right now to interact with the chat. Over here on YouTube, I just use one account, but thanks for the likes, thanks for the shares, thanks for being here on my live stream. This live stream isn't going to last that long. It is Sunday night, and I do want to get some rest because I do got things to do tomorrow. Maybe you do too, maybe you don't. I don't know. I'm not going to actually say what you have to do tomorrow, what you don't have to do tomorrow. If you have the day off tomorrow because you're celebrating Christmas tomorrow, maybe that's a thing. But Christmas on January 6th to me is just a good dinner at the end of the day. That's really what it is. I mean, it ends up usually being just some random day of the week. And I don't normally get January 6th off. I usually get December 25th off because I'm in America and they give you December 25th off for Christmas. That's just kind of how that works. Now, if you're somewhere else, or if you're somewhere else in the world, welcome to the live stream. And I hope you are celebrating Christmas well. And I look forward to celebrating Christmas with you by building a toy here on YouTube and here on TikTok. I can interact with the chat best I can, but I don't always get around to saying everything and to responding to everything. So don't be offended. But I do believe that if you take the time to say something to me or to interact with me, I should at least take the time to acknowledge it. So I'm trying my hardest, and it's great to have you here. Thanks for saying I'm okay. I do see that. I don't know who said that, but I'm not wearing my glasses as well, but that's over there on YouTube. Thanks for being here. I did have COVID on Christmas Day. What Lego is it? We're going to be building this thing. And it's not really a Lego, it's a Hobo Kids. I don't know, a Hogo Kids? Hogo Kids. I don't know what the brand is. Plus, I shouldn't be, Jonas, you're someone who also celebrates Christmas on January 6th? Well, Merry Christmas Eve to you. Or Merry Christmas Day. Or depending on where you are right now. All right, I think I've caught up with the chat best I can, just for the time being. I do work tomorrow, or I need to be ready to work tomorrow. I'm on call. There was a job that I think I was originally supposed to do, but lately, these last couple of days, I've been preoccupied also with doing these live streams. Not so much, actually. The live streams have been the highlight of my day, so thanks for being part of the live streams over here on YouTube and on TikTok. I do really enjoy doing them. I want to do them more often. I do have other things to do as well, but they are fun to do, and I do enjoy doing them, so feel free to follow me and be part of the live stream experience that I can give you daily, but I'm having a hard time giving an exact time of the day that I'll be doing these, especially since things keep popping up. But today, just to catch people up on what's going on, if you've been watching my live streams, my grandma hasn't been doing that well, but she is a fighter. She's a wonderful lady, and I do love her, and we have made a situation where she can now be taken care of at my parents' house, but we had to move some things around, and that's what I was mainly doing today, and I do see her in less of a... As in, my grandma is not necessarily living the best of the lifestyles right now. She's going to be stuck in a bed for a little while. So pray for her, or send some positive thoughts for my grandma to get better so she can get on her feet and be a little more active. But right now, she's in a hospital bed at my parents' house because we set one up there for her, and she's doing great. She looks lovely, but she could be doing better. But at the same time, the woman is 98, so she's lived a long time, and she is a firecracker. So I talked to her today, and a part of me is like, oh, this woman's fine. But then at the same time, I've also listened to what other people have told me. And then there's also the nurse that told me about the oxygen, that it's a scary thing when you're dealing with your grandparents aging and trying to be supportive and trying to make sure that they're comfortable. So if you're dealing with that too, I feel you, and maybe we'll talk about it more in the future. But I didn't do a lot of filming today because I'm not going to be filming videos of this is how I learn how an oxygen. I'm just not going to be doing the like hospital bed stuff or the oxygen hose, and it just feels like it's too much. I'm not going to show you guys how I built like a nightstand that goes next to an oxygen tank that goes next to a hospital bed where my grandma's, you know, going to be located for a time being. I do make a lot of videos every day, and I don't think I made any videos today, so I won't be posting any videos today, but that's because a lot of things happen. So I do appreciate people coming in on the live streams and people coming into my page and looking for whatever videos I've been posting, but there isn't going to be anything other than this live stream tonight. And I'll be posting tomorrow, but today was more focused on trying to make sure that my grandma would be situated at my parents' house. And it's the right thing to do. Looking out for family is important. So if you're here and you're suffering with some family issues, as in like you're just dealing with it and it's hard for you, well, go ahead and say something in the chat. I'm here to support you as well. I'm here for you if you're here for me. And since you're physically present right now, well, that's good enough. Thanks for the hearts. I do appreciate you. It's nice to see people interacting on YouTube. And over here on TikTok, I can see what's going on. America is so... What? Katrina victims? When did we start talking about Katrina victims? Hurricane Katrina, though, is terrible. That was, but I see that things are happening over here in the chat on TikTok, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Thanks for saying it's your first live stream star and that you enjoy being here. It's nice to have you here. Thanks for being part of it. And Gabby, nice to have you here. I hope you guys are enjoying seeing the shed. This is Christmas Eve for some and Christmas Day for others. Depending on where you are in the world, I'm here in my shed where it is Christmas themed. Merry Christmas to you if that's something you're celebrating right now. A closer angle would probably let you see it better. But I really want you to see all of this. Bobo Gizmo, but I do appreciate that. But in the future, when we're doing more projects in here, I've actually found that putting my camera right here actually is a lot better. And it's a lot more fun. So, like, there will be other angles. If you're watching me here on YouTube or on TikTok, the angle is slightly different. So the experience is different and the chat is different. We got different people in the chat, but more so than anything else, we got some great people here, regardless of where you're watching me on YouTube or on TikTok. We got reoccurring people, and it's great to have all you wonderful people here. Thanks for being part of it. Oh, you're watching 5 Days at Memorial? Jennifer, thanks for actually saying that. I've seen that. Let's talk about that a little bit before I start this build, because I want people to be able to share this live stream. If you do know anybody who wants to watch me build like a Lego-like thing, that's going to be happening in a little bit. But we're actually going to talk about an Apple TV show just for a second, because people were talking about it in the chat, and I'm just jumping in because I actually watched this show, and I do have some thoughts on this show. You're not that late. We're just starting up. But regardless, this isn't going to be the longest live stream. I'm just going to build this toy, and that's going to be what's going to happen, Gabby. But thanks for being here, and thanks for asking. But Jennifer, thanks for bringing up that you guys have been talking about that. Steak, also, I see that you said, is this a Lego set? It's an off-brand. It's called the Hogo Kids. I don't know. People asking questions here on YouTube, here on TikTok. But let's talk about 5 Days at Memorial, which is... it feels like a movie, but it is a miniseries, and it's on Apple TV. Now, this thing is all based in New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina. So everything's flooded, and they kind of go over the technical of it, where they're like, hey, we need to start evacuating patients and whatnot. And the weirdest thing is, I watched it with a friend of mine, and we watched it together, and it kind of felt like it was just a show about how white people were dealing with Hurricane Katrina. And I know that that sounds really like, oh, well, Ben, you're probably wrong. It really did kind of feel like that, because, like, it was, like, really based on, like, a lot of these main characters. It's just, when we were watching, I kind of expected it to not be like that. and to also just show like some of the struggle that was going on. But it's really like what's happening at the hospital and the hospital dealing with it and trying to evacuate all the patients. And you just like, you see the hospital try to like make sure that people like also don't come into their premises because they can't take more people. So people are like trying to get help and the hospital has to turn people away. And it's like, well, that really sucks. One. But then at the same time, it's like, there's so many angles that this thing could have had with how it could have followed some families that were like outside of the hospital, but didn't really do that. No, it just kind of like followed what was going on with the staff. If I remember correctly, my glasses are over there. When you said no glasses, definitely. It's great to have you here. Thanks for saying the setup looks cool. Thanks for liking the live stream, guys, and thanks for being part of it. Griselda? I don't know what that is. Shelly, nice to have you here. Thanks for joining in. I can read the chat down here. But then when it also came to the 5 days at Memorial, I have to say at the end of it, I ended up liking it, but I also didn't like expect it to be what it was, but I was like a little disappointed too. So there was a satisfaction of being entertained, which did happen. I was entertained, but I just like, I feel like they could have done a little bit better. There's some things that like I've obviously forgotten. I hope I didn't forget too much of it. I don't want to rewatch it just to have another opinion. Gabby, why didn't I last long last night? It's not on Netflix, it's on Apple TV, Shelly. But I didn't last long last night because we ended up playing video games. And in order for me to be better at playing video games with people that are like presently with me when you do the, you're all playing on one screen, I need to pay more attention to what was going on the screen because I wanted to win. I was playing to win. I wasn't playing to be live streaming myself to entertain because honestly it does take a little bit of my attention away doing the live stream here on YouTube and on TikTok. It just ends up being a little bit more me focused on talking to me and talking to you, and then I'm usually putting less attention to the thing I'm actually doing. Like building this Lego right now, I'm putting way less attention into building this Lego, and it's not even a Lego. I know it's not a Lego. It's called a Hobo Kids. Hogo Kids. It's called a Hogo Kids. And regardless, well, let's start building this thing. If you are here to celebrate Christmas Eve, well, I'm celebrating Christmas Eve with you. If you're also here to celebrate Christmas Day, because it's already Christmas Day for you, no matter where you are in the world, I'm here to hang out with you. If you want to hang out with me, you could be celebrating Christmas today, because that's what people do on January 6th a lot of the time. And you could be celebrating Christmas Eve on January 5th. That is a thing. It is a thing, and I'm here to be doing it with you if you want to do it with me. Also, if you just miss Christmas or love Christmas or didn't want Christmas to be over, well, lucky you. There's one more live stream right here happening with me, Benjamin James Murgadichin, here on TikTok, here on YouTube. Feel free to follow me on Instagram as well. Let's jump into this. I mean, I'm excited. I'm going to have a good time. I'm not sure how I feel about putting the stickers on without my nephew, though. I'm going to be building this thing. Thanks for saying you love the Christmas setup. Difficult? You'd like to see me do difficult recipes. Let's do it. January 6th is an Orthodox Christmas. This is 80 steps? Dang. Wait, this one is not the one I'm building. So my nephew circled the one he wants. He wants me to make mode C. I've never done this Hogo Kids Lego set before, but I'm going to be doing it for the first time with you, and maybe with somebody else that you decide to share this with. So if you do want to share my live stream with anybody, go ahead and do so. Peaceful Kevin, you don't think we can handle what? Oh, the new recipe stuff? You had a good friend in college who was Greek Orthodox, Jennifer? Well, that's good to hear. So you're familiar with people celebrating Christmas on January 6th. This is the one. All right, I know it's the one because it's he told me that he wants the one that's like a dumpster. So we've got somewhat about 80 steps. 80 steps. We really got to jump on this thing. Now, welcome to the live stream. This is not a Lego, but it is basically a Lego. It's like an off-brand. Technically, I don't know why copyright or trademark issues are not really a thing, I guess. It looks like my sister did attempt to build this thing for him, and it just didn't work out. So we're actually going to have to make sure that we have all the pieces we need. I don't know if we're going to have all the pieces we need. I'm hoping we do have all the pieces we need. But it does kind of look like they tried really hard, so I got to give that to them. But we're already jumping into it. I usually post like little side videos. Also, I can actually make a side video while doing this. But I'd rather actually just focus on talking to you fine people. I got the chat over here so I could read things. Yep, there's 80 steps in this. Bad Ape, we got 80 steps. Grandpa was the priest. I used to go to the church. We'll do some advanced setups. Thanks for liking the live stream. It's not a Lego set. It's called like a Hobo Kid. I don't know. A Hogo Kid. I've never heard of this before, but we're just jumping right into it. It's just like the Technics. So it's honestly like, it should be pretty easy, but I saw that my sister already opened up the bag and like poured everything out in this thing, and I'm hoping all the pieces are still here. I've told my nephew multiple times that like if he ends up wanting me to like build something, if I don't have all the pieces, he shouldn't expect me to be able to actually build it. Because sometimes you can't build things if you're missing some crucial pieces. So be really like careful not to lose things. He listens. He's a good boy. He is. But he really wants this and has been waiting for it since Christmas Day. So it only feels fitting that I build it here in the shed with you fine people live here on YouTube, here on TikTok, or here on YouTube, here on TikTok. I know every once in a while I get the phones mixed up. It's called Hogo Kids. Peaceful Kevin. He happens to be named Ben too. That's funny. You bought one of these for that's all right. So we've got this done. Next one. Step 2. Oh, I do the same thing again. Wow, that's interesting. Thanks guys for jumping in, being part of the live stream. You're gonna go try to sleep, Joanne. Well, you do what you need to do. I'm here for you if you have a hard time sleeping. If not, have a great night's sleep, and I'll catch you in the live stream tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Look it up. Yeah, but someone else look up this thing too. I feel like I need to take some things apart now, actually, too, as well. Like, I can see that there was a lot of effort put into my sister trying to put it together for my nephew. And I think that she did a great job, probably, to some degree. I want to be supportive. She at least tried. Some people don't even try. But I've never put together anything like this before, because I've never actually worked with these types of toy pieces. But we're also, like, guessing a little bit. Yeah, I mean, like, not really, actually. I'm trying my best to actually just do this kind of fast, too. It's cold out here in the shed, but it's so fitting for me to be out here in this shed, especially since it's that time of year where it's still Christmas for some people. So if you enjoy watching Christmas, well, this is just where it is. I know how to play chess. I don't like playing chess. The tiny pieces look like torture. Yeah, they kind of are. I wish I'd... like. If I had them organized right now, this would go so fast. But then if I take the time to organize them first, it ends up having the reverse effect. And ends up not being that fast. And we are now putting on step 2. They feel more flimsy than Legos. I can feel it. They're not like super easy to use. All right. Yeah. Okay. This will go by so fast. I can already feel that I'm going to have some hard time finding some pieces too. Definitely. What is this? Is this the color I need? It looks like it's the color I need. So let's just go with that. Okay. So if I go through this one right here, then I put this here, then I put this here. I know, right? It's a fun task to do. Make a toy in a shed, in a Santa's Workshop shed. It's the end of the Christmas holiday season over here, where I am at least. You know, it's coming to an end, and it's a lot of fun to be still hanging out in the shed. So I do enjoy being here. I hope you enjoy seeing the decorations. You've been wanting to learn how to play chess, Gabby? Maybe we'll play chess in one of the live streams, and you can learn how to play chess with me, and we can play chess together. Thanks for calling me dope, Peaceful Kevin. Bad Ape, I understand. You go to bed. You have a good night, and happy Christmas Eve to you, and I hope you have a good Christmas day tomorrow. But thanks for joining in for the live stream, and you have a good night. Oh, wow, we've already jumped into getting the mechanism attached to it. So this is the mechanism that you're supposed to attach to it that lets you control it. Oh yeah, we got a lot of steps to do. Let's try to stay focused. So if I just do one here, so I did not attend MIT, but thanks for asking. What a compliment. I know, right? Yeah, that's such a compliment. Thank you for saying that. Step 5 is almost done. At this rate, I think this would take me about an hour. Maybe a little longer. But when I was younger, I used to really time myself on this crap. I mean, why not, right? Wait a minute. Is that right? No. This way. Uh-oh. I have it the wrong way. Whoops. Sometimes you gotta double check the thing as you go along, make sure you're doing things right. You know? It's one of those things. Okay. And then we got that. I know. Merry Christmas Eve to you. If you celebrate Christmas on January 6th, it's Christmas Eve. I'm here hanging out with you. It's me, Benjamin James Mogradichin, on my live stream on TikTok, on YouTube. Thanks for being here. Feel free to share the live stream with anybody that's still celebrating Christmas, or with anybody that actually just misses Christmas and is like, I still want to celebrate Christmas a little bit more. Share it with them as well. I'm building a toy for my nephew, something that he got for Christmas on December 25th, but I'm building it for him on Christmas Eve now, because that's just what ended up happening. It's just kind of how it is. I'm also getting ready for my week. It's Sunday. I hope you're getting ready for your week too. It's a Sunday, Christmas Eve. Isn't that just the best? And I am done with now step 5. So now I take step 5, which is this step right here. And it looks like I take it and I actually push it. Well, that is interesting. Okay. So I make sure it goes through the third hole in. And yeah. Wow, that's... I bet I'm going to have to make the reverse of this. We're already making some great progress. I know I have a lot of fun doing this stuff, and I hope you're having fun watching me. So feel free to support by pushing like, maybe following and subscribing, or sharing the live stream. Just tap that screen if you want to help me out and get me to be in more places on this interweb. I do appreciate all the follows and all the support in general. And I'm still trying to get it to fit in, and it doesn't really feel like it wants to. And these seem a lot cheaper than the actual Lego ones, actually. The plastic does not feel the same. No, the plastic feels like it's going to break. And it might. Wow, that is not... All right, okay. Come on, stay. There it is. Gosh. Oh, yeah. It's going to feel good once I get these next parts done, because this is the base, and I feel like after you build the base, it's usually somewhat of a more difficult thing to do. Whenever you're doing any type of build, the base is usually the part that takes a little bit longer, and then it's just like, you know, fancy things. Fancy things attached after. Fancy facades. Yes. We are making... good progress. We're already on step 7 of 86, something like that. I know, I'm being positive. Well, why not, right? Now I do this. Oh my, oh my. My fingers are gonna eventually start to hurt because I'm just pushing against this stupid plastic. When I say it's stupid plastic, I just mean it's not very good plastic. Nope, not good at all. So this one goes all the way through. This one goes to the right. I mean the left. I know, every once in a while, left, right, left. I get them confused all the time. All the time. All right, here we go. That one goes here. Good. All right, now we go on to step 8. I grab another one of those long pieces. Gosh, we got a lot of tiny pieces here, so I got to be real mindful to make sure that I also don't flick any out of the box or anything. So 2, 2, 4, 5. So 5 and then 6. 6 is this one right here. 7. Right there. And then we do 4, 2. All of those numbers make sense to me. Regardless of where you are or what's up with you, I'm here to hang out with you. If you want to hang out with me, if it's Christmas Eve for you, Merry Christmas Eve. And if it's Christmas Day for you tomorrow, well, I hope you have a great Christmas Day. If it's already happening and it's already Christmas Day for you, you're somewhere else in the world, well, Merry Christmas, and I hope you're getting exactly what you want this holiday season, and looking forward to the rest of the year. If you are building a toy, and you want to build a toy with somebody, I'm already building a toy. You could be building a toy with me too. That's just something I can be giving you. If you really want to be doing that, that's something I'm already doing. So welcome to my live stream. Feel free to share, feel free to push like, and feel free to follow. I do like doing these live streams on a regular basis, and it's great to have you wonderful people here. It's 1 a.m. for you, Will. Thanks for saying I should have fun building. I know, it's great having you guys here if you're deciding to be part of the live stream. That's number 9, now done. Now I move on to number 10, which is what? Oh, well, it's a good thing I have the other side of this, or I wouldn't have been able to figure that out, actually. Sometimes these instructions don't quite get to where they should be with what points you should be doing with that. And let's do this here, this here, and this one here. You're out of toys to build, Liz. It's all right. You can just watch me build a toy. And then I take this piece and I do the same thing that I did on the other one, which is a little confusing. No, that's wrong. That's right. Okay. Now I gotta push these flimsy pieces together. Come on. I just want you guys all to lock into place. Yeah, I did it. Okay, good. It's just like, they're not the strongest of pieces. They're not the weakest of pieces either, but they're definitely not the strongest of pieces. All right. I know, right? Ain't my live stream just the best? It's great to have you here. Thanks for being here. I can play online with you. So how are we going to play together if you were there and I'm in Texas? Online. Just like how we're hanging out together right now, Gabby. If I play if I play some chess in one of my live streams, you can learn how to play chess with me at the same time. And I'll play chess and you could watch me play chess. I can do gaming while also, I mean, like, you know, maybe I'll like go up against a computer. I don't know. We'll just figure it out later. But right now, I hope you're enjoying watching me build a toy. I mean, that's what's happening. Thanks for the likes. This app. right? Hold on. Okay, so I need to use one of these tiny pieces. Oh my, oh my, oh my. All right, so now I go this piece down this way, and then a tiny piece here. Man, I know I'm going to sleep well tonight. I'm already getting really tired. It's been a long day. I've had to move a lot of furniture today. I've had to just be all over the place. And like, I don't mind. I don't mind getting tired in one day. But we are in the shed, and I am trying to do some holiday festive live streams to end the holiday season. If you're still celebrating Christmas, welcome. If it's Christmas Eve for you, well, Merry Christmas Eve. I hope you're having a really good one. And if you're, not celebrating Christmas anymore, and you're just like curious on what this guy's building and want to watch me build something, great. It's great to have you here. Thanks for being here. Feel free to push like and feel free to share this live stream or come back another time, whatever you want to do. I do like doing these, so I'm here to hang out with you if you want to hang out with me, and my live streams do happen regularly, but things just keep happening. I'll be doing more of a consistent live stream timeline at one point in time, but not today. No, not today. But it is fun to do them. It's also fun to do them randomly sometimes. And we are still looking for some pieces. It would be fun to organize everything. I wouldn't have to do this every little while. So let's actually do a little bit of organization. I'm going to take some of the pieces out, and those are the pieces that are relatively the same. The ones that are definitely outer coating ones, I can tell they are because they are just smooth on the ends. And I did see the picture of what I'm building overall, and these are all pieces that definitely go on the exterior, so I can put them to the side. But now let's actually try to just get pieces we need. Now we can see a lot more in here. All right, so I'm going to need these two pieces. I'm going to need this piece, these pieces. No, yep. No, I've got this. All right, and then these two pieces right here. Man, we are making some good progress, actually. I'm just going to assemble more of the pieces that I know I need. It's getting harder for me to go back and forth. It also is cold out here, so my muscles are feeling kind of weird. I know that sounds strange. But when you're in cold environments, it gets weird after a little while. You know if you know, you don't know if you don't know. Regardless, I'm in California, so I'm always used to it being cold. And it's not even that cold, probably. If you're somewhere else in the world, you're probably like thinking to yourself, wait, you're in California, and you're like looking at the weather I have to deal with, and you're like, wait a minute, you're not actually that cold. But honestly, I am. I am that cold. Okay, good. Here's another piece that I need. I know I need two more of these because I forgot to grab two of them. And then we just start doing this thing systematically. Yeah. The faster I do it, the faster I get to go to bed. Although then, again, the faster I do it, the sooner I won't be live streaming. And then I won't be hanging out with you fine people. And so much fun doing these live streams. So much fun hanging out with you people. I know you could be anywhere in the world, and anyone in the world, actually. You could be a friend of mine. You could be someone who doesn't even like me, that just watches my live streams anyways because you just can't stop watching me. And that's up to you, whether you want to be that person or not. But also, at the same time, I'm here to interact, so if you want to be my friend, I mean, you can be my friend too. It's all cool. At the end of the day, it is a lot of fun to live stream, so I do have fun doing it, and I hope you have fun watching me, so I do appreciate all the support. And it is an adventure in its own, in itself. Oh, dang, I did one wrong. It's wrong way, this way. This way. And then I push this in all the way, and I do 2 on that. Yeah. It seems bigger than it is. I guess the Lego thing. I mean, honestly, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that this is going to be that much harder, or that this is really going to be that hard for me to completely finish, but it is going to take some time. It is basically the exact same as a Lego Technic set. Thanks for all the likes, guys. Thanks for the shares. I do appreciate it. Sleep streaming is becoming popular. Ooh, sleep streaming. You want me to fall asleep while I'm streaming? Is that what you're asking? Oh, you're back, Guinevere? No, nice to have you here. Oh, which chess app? Okay, good. I was looking at a. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. All right. We gotta do these ones. And then we go in this way. Wow, well, this looks kind of weird, but I'm going to just trust that I'm doing it right. I'm pretty sure I'm doing it right. Yeah, it feels right, but also I think it's just the quality of the plastic that's throwing me off every once in a while, because I'm used to doing this with Technics that are made by Lego, and they kind of attach a little bit easier. Well, they definitely attach a lot easier. I mean, these are probably almost identical to them. They're just a little off. All right, so it's step 15 now. And we use the... Oh, cool. So I guess I just put this to the side. Yeah, I just put these to the side. Because... Oh, no, never mind. I don't put them to the side. Good thing I was paying attention. So I do... this way. Right down here, and this way right down here. Oh, well, that makes sense. I need places to attach other things to be able to make this what it is, right? Ugh. It doesn't really want to go in again. That's the part that's kind of throwing me off every once in a while. They almost feel exactly like Technics, and then, you know, like something happens when I'm like putting it together and I'm like, yeah, that's not right. That's not how that should feel. Oh, this is the cable. Oh, wow. Okay, we still got a lot of pieces to use. I like it better when the pieces start to get scarce. You really feel like you're actually building something and you're almost done building it. I know. I'll get there. It's happening. I should be patient. So I need 3 of these guys. The thing is, the faster I go, the easier it usually gets because there's less pieces for me to go through. And that's what I'm actually looking forward to. I just can't wait till I get to that part. That's when things get really interesting. When things are a little easier, but also like not that easy. But, you know, just easier in general. Okay, so that's now done. Then we do this one. Oh, wow. There's a lot of crazy things that happen on this one, actually. I gotta grab no more pieces. It's like as you put it together, you're supposed to slip in other pieces that also attach and have gaps between them, which is pretty normal. We are building a robot, basically. Yeah. I do not have a twin. You feel like you've matched with me on Hinge? Oh, that's so sweet. Maybe I have. I don't know. But thanks for joining in on the live stream. Thanks for being here. Sometimes I feel that same deja vu when I talk to some people. Oh, and then there's a piece down here that I almost missed. That was a close one. All right, so I grab this and this, and we go like that, and then we do this piece here. All right, we're starting to do it. So these go here. This one goes here. And then this one goes here. Yep. A lot of this here, this there. It's just what's happening. When you build a toy in a toy shed, that's just kind of how it works. You say, this piece goes there, that piece goes here. You put the pieces together very slowly, but also kind of fast at the same time. Yeah, I know, right? Just something fun to do. Build something in a shed, like a toy in a Santa's workshop at the end of the holiday season. A lot of Christmas decorations have been coming down, and people are seeing the holiday cheer leave, and the hustle and bustle of our lives come back to everything that was happening before the holiday season happened. And if you're just looking to step back into some of the holiday season cheer, well, luckily you're watching this live stream right now. The algorithm knows you pretty well. I know, ain't that the best? Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining in. We're just building a toy, and I'm still struggling to put on some of these pieces because it's not all... There it is. No, it's just... They're like an off-brand. These are like an off-brand of Legos that are, I mean, like, they're fine to a degree. They're not that great. No, they don't feel like solid pieces. But, I mean, it's not really about the fact that it is an off-brand or it isn't an off-brand. The point is, it's a gift for my nephew, and we're building it, and it's going pretty well. For the most part, I need to find certain pieces and get this thing really building in a faster pace so I could go to bed earlier. Maybe not. I don't know. Sometimes I get myself ready for bed and then I end up staying up too late doing something I didn't expect to be doing, like maybe watching something that was stupid. The internet's a rabbit hole. The internet is a rabbit hole of things, and I'm in that rabbit hole with you. If you're in that rabbit hole with me right now, you could go ahead and share this live stream so then more people could be stuck in the rabbit hole of the internet. And if you're trying to get some sleep, I'm actually going to say to you, maybe you should just stop watching me right now and get some sleep. But if you're going to just stay on the app anyways, yeah, you should maybe just stay. If you're going to be sleep deprived, at least be sleep deprived with me. But if you can't do anything about it, or if you got that self-control and you want to put yourself to bed, I'm actually encouraging you to stop this live stream. You can end up re-watching this live stream whenever you want over here on YouTube. That's something you can end up doing. So if you are actually someone who just likes to watch me, you can re-watch me whenever you want on YouTube. You could rewatch any of my live streams. That's right, over here on YouTube. You can rewatch all my live streams here. You can watch a bunch of my shorts. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of the live stream. I do enjoy doing this, so I enjoy having you here. Thanks for being here, and do feel free to put yourself to bed if you just want to watch me at another time. Dang it. Okay, now, all right, so what, I do like the reverse of that? Oh, I wish I was paying attention to it a little bit more. I would have grabbed 2 pieces of each one. When you end up doing like the same thing twice, well, it's just sometimes easier to grab all the pieces you need that first time around. It's not this piece. Man. What a missed opportunity to make a video with my nephew building this thing. I would have made him do most of the work. But then he would have been like, my fingers are blah, 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 blah. I can't do it. Can you do it? And then I would have probably been like, yeah, I'll do it too. But it still would have been a lot of fun. It's fine. It's still fun building this for him. And honestly, he really just wants to play with it. So it's better this way. It is. It's a remote control. It's pretty cool. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Kells. That's awfully nice of you. Found a game called Chess Play and Learn. We could play that one. Well, Gabby, maybe we will play that one. Thank John Jones. I am doing something wholesome and happy. All right. Thanks. Whoever said that. Regardless, thanks for the likes and thanks for the loves. For all that love. It is great to be doing these live streams, so I appreciate all the support I get, and I appreciate you wonderful people. I hope you're having fun hanging out with me tonight, because I'm having fun hanging out with you. Yep, that's just what's happening. All right, so now I do... This one goes here. Easy peasy. This one goes here. This goes here. Come on. There we go. All right. Yeah, we're making some great progress. Now it's step 19. We still got a lot of steps to go. Now we're at step 19. Where else can we go from here? Okay, all right, let's try that. As in, let's grab the 2 pieces we need. Yeah, my sister definitely tried to build something with all this stuff. It just didn't work out in her favor. But hey, I'm here to figure it out, and I'm having a good time doing it. I hope she's having a good time doing whatever she's doing. Mothering. Mothering indeed. Yep. Mothering. I know. I got some energy, but also I'm starting to calm down. It's that time of the day where, I'm getting sleepy, but also I have this one task I need to do before I call it a night. And I'm having good feelings about building my nephew's toy for him, especially since I know he cares. And good feelings is in I'm also enjoying celebrating Christmas Eve with you if you're celebrating Christmas Eve today, or Christmas Days for you on January 6th. Merry Christmas to you. This live stream can be rewatched whenever you want. It's a merry, happy Sunday. And I'm here to hang out with you if you want to hang out with me. You can also share this live stream and push like. It's great to have you. If you want to interact in the chat, I'll try to get around to interacting more with the chat in just a second. This piece is not going in. Do I take it out? I feel like I take it out. Okay, let's try this again. So if I put that all the way through, yeah, it pinched me. They are basically not Legos. So they are trying to be, and they are definitely not connecting as well. No, it's much harder to put these together. They just don't want to snap together. Ooh, 20 seems pretty nice. Oh, and then we start building the side panels. We're already building side panels for this thing. Well, I guess the main body of it is done. So it's now me building side panels, and then yeah. All right, so we done step 19, now it's step 20. So step 20 has me using 5, which I don't know what 5 represents, but I think this is it. Oh, no. It has numbers on them. 5. Here it is. 5 it is. All right, so we take 5, and 5 has a piece that goes down this way, 3 pieces that go in this way, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. And then we take one of these side pieces, but it's not going to be numbered. Okay, well, I'm going to do it. And then we take one of those, and we do 1, and 2, and then 21. I see it now. I understand what I'm looking for. Every once in a while, a piece looks very different. These pieces are actually really not what I've been grabbing lately, so I didn't expect, but it makes sense for them to have different types of pieces other than the Lego pieces that I'm pretty sure they're ripping off. It's awfully close to Technic set. But, maybe Lego took it from someone. I don't know. But this one is actually... Oh, come on. Well, now I'm starting to get to the point to where it should be easier to find a piece because there's not as many pieces in this thing. But it actually looks like it's going to be just as hard. And so never mind on that one. All right, so now that we've done that, we take that front piece now, we flip it around, put it down this way, and it says to slide in 2 down here, 1 up here. Okay, that's gonna work for me. If it decides to slide in, there it goes. All right. Yeah, there it goes right there. And that's what gives it its tractor-like ability. Oh, I get what I'm building right now. Okay, so I do like the same thing going the other direction. And I use the 6, which I have the 6 out already. So 6 is here. I do 6 down this way. And then I grab one of those bottom pieces again. There it is. Nice, right? There it is. Look at that. All right. I know. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares, guys. Thanks for being here. I can see what's going on in the chat. Bobo Gizmo. John Jones isn't being respectful? Oh, that's too bad. I hope you will be respectful soon then, John Jones. Thanks, guys, for being here. Lizzie saying you're so jelly. Thanks for saying I have a lot of patience. And thanks for saying you'll be back, Kets. It's nice to have you here. Thanks for being part of the live stream. Thanks for saying I'm always doing something interesting. The Art Not Worthy. That's a great name. Thanks for being here on TikTok and on YouTube. Feel free to share the live stream. Feel free to interact in the chat with the people that are here. We do have regulars. Feel free to be, nice here on YouTube because there's no moderator. But over here on TikTok, we got some great moderators. Those are moderators are Bobo Gizmo, Javier, Joe, Mikey Milwaukee, Grant, that goes by the name I Only Follow Ben, and Juliet. Let them know they're doing a good job because I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. But be nice to the mods. Maybe give them a follow, give them a shout out. I do care for them because they are doing it out of the kindness of their hearts, and they're just here to hang out with you. Thanks for all the likes, and thanks for all the shares. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being part of it. Gabby, are you gonna let me know in a message? I'm letting you know now. We'll play chess, but I think we'll do it in the live stream. We'll play chess together and with everybody as well. It'll be a lot of fun. But we'll probably do that next week. It's not going to probably be a this week thing because I got a lot of things planned this week. It's going to be great to have you here throughout the week, though. And maybe actually, if we could squeeze it in, maybe it'll happen and we could all play chess together. So we'll all learn how to play chess. If you don't know how to play chess, you could be playing chess with me later on this week. That's something I could give you. Regardless, we've been live streaming here on YouTube and here on TikTok. Watch me in either of those places. We're still putting together a Lego for my nephew. It's a toy. I'm building a toy here in my workshop. That's right. It's a Santa's workshop, and it's still Christmas for some people. Christmas is tomorrow. If you celebrate Christmas on January 6th, which means this is Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas Eve to you if you do celebrate Christmas on January 6th. If you don't celebrate Christmas on January 6th, then it's not Christmas Eve for you. But we're stepping on to step 24 now. Look at that. We're making some great progress. It would be better if I actually made some faster progress, especially since we'll eventually run out of battery life here. We might have to end the live stream due to battery life because I'm not going to go inside and grab anything. I mean, if I have to postpone the finishing of this, that's okay. We don't have to finish it in one night. I'm actually someone that also needs to take care of himself and get some sleep. And I hope everyone's getting a good night's rest and sleep and not sacrificing sleep to be able to watch me because I could live stream and post it for you to rewatch it whenever you want. But you can only get sleep every so often, right? I mean, if you have problems sleeping and I'm maybe helping you, I mean, I'm for that too. Whatever's going on with you, I'm here to hang out with you online. So do feel free to interact and just be a little nice, but have a little fun. If you don't enjoy watching me, you don't need to stay. If you want to troll, you do you. But at the same time, you don't really value. If you value life when it comes to complaining, just like being present, but only being present to say bad things. I mean, are you really living life to its best and to its fullest? If I'm stressing you out and you just don't like what I'm doing, just watch something else. But then again, if you get a lot of thrills and chills from being able to make fun of people, dude, I guess I'm here for you, but we have moderators here on TikTok, not here on YouTube. So the best place to do it is over on YouTube. But YouTube has a really strict kind of like auto moderator that restricts messages really fast. So you got to be really careful over on YouTube. And if you get your account banned on YouTube, I mean, what are you going to do? Because YouTube's actually something that people use way more than TikTok, in my opinion. There are people here that are watching me on TikTok that also use YouTube, but there are also people here that are watching me on YouTube that don't use TikTok but use YouTube. And that's just kind of the reality of the app. YouTube's used by almost everybody, and that is the wonderful thing about YouTube. But also, there's a lot of kids that tend to be watching me on YouTube, so let's be really nice. Even though I keep marking it as not made for kids, I know kids are watching. I can read the comments. Sometimes it just makes you feel like there are only kids watching on YouTube. Dang it, what was I looking for? I forgot what the piece looked like again. Oh, here it is. All right, so if I take this piece as instructed this way, and then this way, no, there has to be one that's like facing a different direction. Okay. Ah, here it is. Yep, here it is. All right, good, 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 good. Now step 25 is done. Look at that. We're almost there. We're making some great progress. But we're still actually pretty far away. There's like 80 steps. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for being here, Bobo Gizmo. Gabby, it's too late for you? Are you gonna... Every time you stream, it's too late here. Yeah, I know, right? I'm in California. I'm streaming from where I am. But I do hope to live stream earlier. And I am trying my hardest to be more consistent with when these live streams do happen. But these last couple of days have been a little unpredictable. Also, I was sick too before that. But I guess I got the greatest excuses. The greatest of the greatest excuses. That feels wrong. Yep, because it is. Awesome. Good catch. All right. It's better to catch these things when you're doing the steps earlier on, before you move on to the next step. If you did something wrong, I mean, this could just go on forever. All right, and then we put this here. What? That doesn't go there? But it says it goes there. No. I got it wrong again. I got it wrong again. Maybe I am too tired. Okay, so let's figure this out. So if that's weird, did it tell me to flip it? It did. Okay, so then you flip it. So you put it together. So it's this way, where I take these pieces and I put them on going this way. I see what they did. They flipped it on me really fast and then didn't give me a photo of what it looks like when it's that direction. And then I'm supposed to flip it. And I still have the right piece together. Yeah, that's weird. They're definitely not, this, or whatever this brand is, it's not as straightforward as the Lego ones. So the Lego ones, really, honestly, they do a great job of telling you where to put a piece and how to put that piece where it needs to go. And this one, not as good. Not as good. Let's just be honest, right? So let's grab the next couple of pieces. All right. And then we do these ones this way. This one this way. And then, wow. Just a lot of pieces are still definitely not accounted for. What? But I did what it said to do. Oh, no, I didn't. Like, now I see, I see. All right, so now that I have that, now I take one of them pieces over here. Attach this here. Okay. And then I go one of those like angled pieces. Welcome to the live stream. If you're just tuning in, we're building a toy in a toy shed. If you're celebrating Christmas, it's Christmas Eve for you. Well, Merry Christmas Eve to you. If it's already Christmas for you because you celebrate Christmas on January 6th, well, Merry Christmas Day. It's great to have you here. No matter where you are in the world, you could be watching me, you could be sharing this live stream, we could be having fun together. I do these live streams on a regular basis. I'm in California. You could be anywhere in the world, and we could be hanging out on a regular basis because I live stream every day. That's right, I live stream every day. Not at a specific time quite yet, but hey, I get here when I get here, and I hope to get here earlier a lot of the time, but it doesn't always happen. But it's fun to be here, and if you want to watch me on a regular basis, just give me that follow here on YouTube, here on TikTok. I do like doing it, and I hope you like watching me. Thanks for being here in the live stream, and feel free to give me any feedback. Also, give a shout out to our wonderful moderators. Those moderators are Bobo Gizmo, Javier, Mikey Milwaukee, a guy named Grant that goes by the name I Only Follow Ben, and Juliet. Let them know they're doing a great job. Also, Joe. Joe is a wonderful moderator. Let them know they're doing a great job. And I appreciate you for appreciating them. So thanks for being here, and be sure to be nice and have some fun in the chat. There are people that come back on a regular basis, so feel free to chit chat and get to know the other people that are here. We are now flipping it around as instructed. And then we put this on with it connecting right here. Oh, wow. This is very unclear. But I'm just going to go with it. I think it's right. These pieces are really dumb. Yeah, they're like not fitting on right. Whatever. What? No way. Huh. That's strange. So that is right here. Are there longer pieces of this? No, these are the same size. That's just wrong. It's not an airplane, it's a bulldozer. Gabby, it's like a bulldozer. But I'm having a interesting time looking at what this is telling me to do. And it says that this piece needs to be able to go in here. Oh, is it this piece again that's a problem? No way. It is. It goes this way. Yeah, I mean, like, the instructions were not telling you to do it that way, but maybe they were, but I actually kind of feel like they weren't. Sometimes these things, they actually just don't work the way you think they'll work. All right, well, I mean, it's pretty fixed in place. That piece is now done. We still have a lot of steps to go, but we're making progress. I mean, isn't that really what it's all about at the end of the day? Flipping it around, making progress. Yeah. Step 30. Step 30 has 1 and 2 pieces down here. And then we go 1 and 2. All right. And that feels wrong, but it's not. like, uh, they don't give you a picture of what it looks like after the piece is put onto it. Oh, and then I do like the same thing in reverse. Well, I can do that now that I got confused so many other times. And so I just do this a different direction, which is like the exact same pieces, but facing the other way. Perfect. And we're making progress. I hope you're enjoying watching the whole building process. Maybe you're building a toy with me too. Maybe you're not. Maybe you just like watching. I'm not going to really judge you for whatever you're doing. Regardless, I'm here to entertain you if you want to be entertained. So feel free to follow me here on TikTok and on YouTube. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of the live stream experience. I hope you're getting something out of it. I mean, that's why I'm here, right? All right. And then the last one is the blue piece, which is this piece. And let's just grab some other pieces that we know we're going to have to use anyways. Why not, right? I mean, let's just try to get ahead of the curve. Curve. Oh, come on. Where are you? Sometimes finding that one piece just takes way too long. There it is. Okay, well, it doesn't want to come up, but it is. It's coming up. It'll be here. And then we use one of these pieces. No, that's not right. One of those pieces. Uh-oh. We're going to eventually get to that point to where I'm going to start to discover whether my nephew is able to hold on to all the pieces or not for me to be able to build something for him. I know when you get a toy, it's hard not to open it, but when it's toys that need to be put together, and then you like walk around with all the pieces, well, I guess you should still try to put it together on your own. Wow, all right. I actually cannot see the piece I need, so I gotta pick this thing up. That's a good and a bad sign. When you get to the point that you stop live paused, oh, sorry, my live was paused on TikTok, so I just got to get up here. Oh, my cousin Lori's here. Everyone give a shout out to my cousin Lori. She's a wonderful person. I love her. So give her a shout out. Let her know she's doing a great job of being my cousin. That is something that she's great at doing. And she's here to support me as well. So I appreciate her, and I appreciate you for appreciating her. We're running into some pieces that we guess we can't find, which would be a shame. I honestly cannot see the piece I need. And, you know, if it gets to the point to where I can't put the thing together entirely the way it's supposed to be put together, then I'll just, like, make what I can out of it and get it to work to a certain degree. My nephew will still have something to play with. It just might not be put together right if all the pieces aren't here. But I don't want to just disappoint him with saying, well, it looks like you just didn't have all the pieces anymore, so I couldn't put it together. Which has happened multiple times. So if I can avoid it, I would rather avoid it. Because I've told him that before, and it has actually happened. And it's just awkward. You know? I don't want to make him feel like it's his fault, but... well... that's kind of what ends up happening. Welcome to the live stream, everyone, though. It is fun to be here. I hope you're having fun watching me. Can't find it. Crap. see there's actually not that many pieces in here. So it says that I need, you know what? I'll just use a different color. It'll be okay. I'll make this work still. But it is going to be kind of weird. You know, every once in a while, you just gotta go with the flow of what's happening, I guess. So we do this one here. This one here. Okay, now that I have that done, I use the blue piece. Put the blue piece on. No, now that piece that I need is kind of necessary. All right, let's just keep going, I guess. I can make this work. I can make it work. It's just going to be like the wrong type of piece or the wrong color. It'll be the right type of piece. It's just the wrong color. It's okay. It's not going to be the end of the world. Or, you know, I mean, he can be dramatic about it if he wants to be. But I think it's going to be fine. All right. And then I put this here. I hope I got that right again. Okay. So, dang. It feels wrong. Yeah, I'm just going to redo. Let's just do it this way. So if I had it here, and then I'm doing it my way now. I can't follow these instructions precisely. I have to do step 31, 32, and 33 all at the same time, but in different orders. Because it's like, it's not as straightforward as it should be. Yeah, I feel bad for anybody else who's been putting this together this holiday season. I do not agree with how the picture shows you to do things. Thanks, guys, for being here. Look on the floor, Gabby. No, nothing fell so far. I can always feel whenever anything falls, and keeping everything in the box is actually very easy. I haven't dropped the box, nor have I picked anything up or had anything fall out. You know, sometimes that does happen, but for the most part, if you're really paying attention to what you're doing, it doesn't happen. And it looks like, is this the last? This is the last one of these types of pieces. Shoot. I hope that he didn't lose any of the pieces, because I kind of feel like there's another area that I need to be using these pieces, and I can tell that there's no more here. Never mind. There's one more here. That's a good sign. And this one's a smaller one. That's a 3. Uh-oh. Well, that means... Oh, I lucked out. Okay, so there is one more of these. This is the last one of the 3s, so it's still the last one. I still end up grabbing the wrong piece. All right, so now I do... Now I can spread them out more. I can't wait till it gets to the point to where I can just have them all like laying out flat. I do wish I organized them first, but you know, it just doesn't work out that way sometimes. But I am getting tired, and I can feel it, and you know, eventually I gotta end this live stream, but I'm hoping to finish this build before I end this live stream. It would be nice to have it done, because then I don't have to do it tomorrow. And if I have to do it tomorrow, then, you know, honestly, I'll just live stream myself doing it. Now, maybe this would have taken me a lot less time if I just focused on just doing this and not doing the live stream. But then again, what would be fun about that? It is so much fun to be here, and it's fun to be here with you on YouTube and with you on TikTok. It's great to have you. So thanks for joining in and being part of the live stream. Feel free to push like and feel free to share the live stream. I do enjoy doing this, so I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun watching me. Regardless of what you're doing or where you're at, it is Armenian Christmas and it is Christmas Eve. And Christmas is tomorrow as well, so we're here in the shed celebrating it and building a toy. That's just what's going on here. You could be celebrating Christmas too, no matter where you are, and I'm celebrating Christmas with you. So feel free to share this live stream with any of those people. If you just love Christmas and you want to just watch me do Christmas stuff still, well, luckily, that's what's happening right now. That's exactly what's happening. I'm still doing Christmas stuff. I know, right? Ain't that the best? And then we do the ones that are a complete angle. This one. Yep. All right. So now that I've grabbed that, I grab a blue piece and a red piece. And a black piece. And I do this way. And I do that way. And then I go down this way. All right. That's 36. That takes me to 36. We're so close. Let's just keep going. I think I can finish this. I think I got the energy. I want to keep going because, I just feel like I'm almost done. It's at step 36. 36 of 80. But still, it's making some good progress. Good. Look at that. So far, this is what we've got. This is going to end up on there. I know, it's making some progress indeed. Making progress, making things happen. 36 is now done. Now we go into 37. Oh, well, we are almost to we're almost to step 40, which means that we're halfway there. And I believe the last couple of steps are just adding on stickers. So let's just keep going with it. And let's just keep the momentum. Not get too distracted with reading what's going on in the chats. But I do appreciate you guys being here on YouTube and on TikTok. So feel free to chat. We have some great moderators. Feel free to be nice. Let's have some fun. If the algorithms... being nice and sharing me with you, well, it's probably telling you that I will entertain you. So feel free to just stay and watch me if you want to watch me build this toy, that is. If you have something else better to do, though, I understand. But if you are having a hard time sleeping and you're just trying to find something to put yourself to sleep, maybe I'm the voice for you. Maybe I'm that voice that'll help you go to sleep. Or maybe I'm just that image that's just some nice eye candy for you to look at before you fall asleep. Whatever it is, whatever the reason is, it's great to have you here. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for being part of the live stream. I do enjoy doing these, so feel free to follow me and tune in on a regular basis. And you can watch me do things on the daily. That's right, on the daily. Now we've got a little bit more left. With adding for step 36. Now it's step 38. Yeah. Oh, 38 is taking step. Now that's the best part right there. What is going on here? That's weird. So step 38 is actually really easy. And it just wants me to put these on right here. It's a little confusing because it has a part of step 40 inside of step 38. I don't know what's going on here, but maybe it's just because it's getting late, but it does kind of look weird. Oh, and this is the wrong piece for right here. I caught myself. Good thing I caught that. That would have been harder to deal with later on. All right, so I take this piece out. And I know I saw the piece, and it's this piece actually that goes here. Because it is, yeah, it's this piece. Oh, that was a good catch. Look at that. And it's going to be harder to put this on here, isn't it? It is. Because these pieces aren't like the best quality plastic. Nope, they're not. They're just like whatever. We're going to make a thing that's kind of like a Lego, but let's do it with different grade plastic. And man, that is not going in, is it? All right, so let's just try this again. All right, So let's just do one at a time then. I know when I'm having a hard time, and if I push too hard, I'm afraid I'm going to break it. I'm already afraid I'm going to break it now. I'm going to bend that plastic, aren't I? The plastic is not that strong. Okay, I got it to go in, but I just feel like it's not. Yeah, we're good. I almost bent it. All right, so that's me fixing a piece, realizing I got it wrong. Now we go to step 39, which step 39 has me building like multiple things. But it gives you a really interesting diagram of you building it the right way, but you build two going the opposite directions, which that seems very normal to me. Because, you know, a lot of the times when you build things, you want one side to match the other side, and then so on and so forth, so that it could be a vehicle of some sorts. Where is... Man... So it's interesting. I picked up this piece so fast, but then finding its brother is actually a hassle. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I really hope I'm not missing anything here. Now, I don't know where the piece is. You're watching me try to build a toy. That's what's happening in this live stream. I'm building a toy for my nephew. So welcome to the live stream. Wherever you're watching me from, it's still Christmas themed in here because it's still Christmas for some people. Christmas is tomorrow on January 6th for some. And that means that it's Christmas Eve right now for some as well. So if it's Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas Eve to you. I hope you're having a good one. And I'm celebrating it with you if you want to celebrate it with me by building a toy. You don't have to be building a toy to celebrate it with me, but I'm trying to find the second one of this piece. It's a 3-piece. Well, let's just take out some other pieces. Maybe that'll make things easier for me. Whenever I'm having a hard time finding a piece, the best thing to do is to try to... Well, why would there only be 3 of those? That's suspicious. Now, my nephew handed me this case. There's a large possibility that him and my sister didn't quite keep track of all the pieces, but this came straight from in my house to out here. Oh, I thought that was the piece, and it isn't. We're trying here. I'm really hoping that everything's here because I don't want to disappoint that little boy. No, he's just a little boy. He's just a little tyke, and he deserves to have a built Lego thingy. I know this isn't Lego, but it's not looking good. We can remove a couple of other pieces. These are outer shell pieces. Maybe that'll make it easier to see what's going on in here. Sometimes the best thing to do is to just try to remove some pieces to be able to find other pieces. I don't know, these are just my techniques in order to try to build something, but right now, I do not see what I need, but I believe that it's here, but I just don't see it. That's right. I'm going to stay positive. Stay positive and keep that thought. Oh, well, that's not looking good. No, it's not looking good. But that's okay. We are going to try to move on without doing that piece. I don't think I can do that. Sometimes you can move on with a build without doing some things, especially if it's like a design thing. But this is like an important mechanical thing to a degree. No, that's wrong. Okay, all right. And this piece doesn't even belong in here. This is a real Lego piece. I know because I can feel it. This is a real Lego piece. This is not part of this. Uh-oh. We cannot find what we need. complicated for you, John? Well, I hope not. John, you're maybe just underestimating yourself. You're probably really good at this, too. Dang it. All right, I don't want to disappoint this kid, so now let's just go through all the different pieces we have. We're going to just group up pieces, and we're going to hopefully come across it while we're grouping up pieces. We're still looking for the second one like this. It says that I need 2 of these. There should be 2 of these in the set, and I only found 1 so far. My sister started this Lego set. They were all separated in different little bags, so you could like assemble them just like usual. But, you know, every once in a while, when you do that and then you walk around with the box and you're not able to figure out how to build what you're trying to build, you end up losing track of things before you can even get the build done. It's just something that does happen, unfortunately. These ones are all the same size. These are the same size. These 2 are the same. I guess we ended up doing the organizing the pieces anyways, but we have this isn't looking good. I think that I might be missing a very crucial piece in order for me to finish this build. But at the moment in time, we are going to just keep going through, and we're going to keep that positive attitude to try to make sure that we can get this build made. These are all the track pieces. All right, the track pieces actually can all go right there. And these pieces are used to make like the tractor chain that keeps it moving. We could skip this part, I guess, but I really should not skip it because it seems important. No, this isn't looking good. Well, at least we're hanging out together, right? It's a fun live. I know, I'm enjoying myself. I hope you're enjoying yourself. You can also follow me on Instagram. You can watch my short form content here on YouTube, here on TikTok, and you can be entertained for hours. Hours. You could rewatch any of my live streams here on YouTube, and you could not rewatch my live streams here on TikTok, but you can go over to YouTube and rewatch my live streams whenever you want. Thanks for being here, and thanks for joining in. It's nice to have you. I do enjoy doing these live streams, and I hope you enjoy watching them, and that you take the time to push like and share them as well, because I'd like to get to more people and see if we could build more of a community here on TikTok and on YouTube. I'm trying to organize these pieces so my nephew can have a fun toy, and by organizing them, hopefully I'll find that one piece that I've been trying to find. We also are trying to keep them separated. The track pieces are actually really cool. They interlocked together in a very fascinating way. I'm really hoping I find this piece. If I don't find this piece, I don't know if I'll be able to actually make this thing work right. But I have found this piece, which is a small piece to find. It's all about the small accomplishments. That's right, staying positive and having some fun with it. That's part of it too. Is that a Lego piece? Dang it. All right, so let's try to get this down. So if all of these pieces... Oh no. All right, let's just keep organizing, but it doesn't look like that piece is here, which is not good. I have a hard time building things when I'm missing a piece. Sometimes I can keep going and I'm like okay with it. Other times I just don't feel like it works because it doesn't. It can get really frustrating when you like can't actually get the pieces together that you need to get together. And it'd be weird if it just like popped up in front of me now, but I'm really hoping it does, because I can't actually keep going unless I have the right pieces. We still need 2 pieces of this one right here, if you can see that right there. We have only found 1 of them, and I've had this box in here for not too long. I've been pretty good at making sure everything stayed in the box that came within the box. Until now, apparently. I just don't see... Maybe the piece is attached to something that my sister attached it to, that she then disconnected it. That's what we're checking now. No. Uh-oh. Well, I don't want to disappoint that little boy. Have you ever disappointed your niece or nephew? It doesn't feel good. No, it doesn't feel good at all. Now, when, they disappoint me, that's a little different. But when I disappoint them, they're just kids. Shoot. It's not here. I guess let's keep organizing the pieces, and maybe we will think of something, or we will figure out a way to bypass this, but it is not looking good. No. A lot of these things are actually very, piece oriented. If you don't have a piece that goes to here, that goes to that, then this part doesn't work, and maybe I can keep doing the build, but it's not in my... I just don't like to compromise with putting something together properly versus putting it together improperly. These ones are all right here. All right. I mean, if I did this first, maybe... Oh, well, these two go here. Hi, Zeb. Nice to have you here. Thanks for joining in the live stream. How many Legos do I have, Gabby? I have a lot of Legos, but these aren't Legos. These are some different brand, so I can't mix my Legos with this. Which, if my nephew gave me one of his things and it was a Technic, and it was a Lego Technic, and he missed a piece, I actually could just open up mine and find a piece that would work, and I would be okay with doing that. I honestly would be. But these are not Legos. These are a different brand. So I can't mix to just make the build happen. I can feel the quality of these Legos is very different. So I don't know if they'd attach. Maybe they would. Maybe I should try that. I don't know. But right now, what we're coming to the conclusion of is I'm trying to figure out how to keep going with this live stream. And it kind of looks like I can't. I've been held up on trying to find this piece for far too long, and it's not popping up anywhere, and we can't keep doing this. Shoot. I can't. Well, looks like we'll be ending this live stream early tonight. I know, right? It has been a lot of fun. I can't figure out where this piece is, and I'm going to need to figure out how to do this without using this piece. And I think it's going to be better for me to call it a night and pick this up on another day, which would be tomorrow, on Christmas Day, January 6th. So we'll be hanging out in the shed later on tomorrow, and that's something you can be doing with me. And I might be doing that earlier on in the day, maybe later on in the day, regardless of when it is. I'm here to hang out with you if you want to hang out with me in my live stream. You just kind of got to stick around and tune in when you can. Regardless, you can rewatch these live streams on YouTube whenever you want. I do like to do these live streams on a daily basis, so feel free to give me that follow, and I'll see you when I sees you. But you can also follow me on Instagram. But I do live stream on YouTube and on TikTok at the same time most of the time, and it's a lot of fun to be doing it, and it's a lot of fun to have you here. So thanks for being part of the live stream experience. I do try to keep things lively. I do try to keep things fun, and it looks like what will probably end up happening tomorrow is I'm just going to skip doing this part on one side, and that's going to throw the whole build off. It's definitely going to throw the whole build off quite a lot. But we're at step 40, and we've got 40 steps left. What else is left in here? And then, when you get to step 60, it's just adding stickers, it looks like. Yeah, it's basically adding. So we really only got 20 steps left. But we are missing a piece, and that's going to make it so then the left side's not going to be able to support all of the different things that go on it. So I'm going to need to figure out how that's going to work. Unfortunately, this has happened later on in the build where it's on the exterior and it's how the mechanisms work together. And since it's like a Technic where all of the pieces end up moving, as in like it is a bulldozer that we've been building. And since it's like this side right here is going to have a piece that I can't put onto it that pops out this way. So then I can build it on this side while also building on this side. One side's going to just look weird. It's just going to be what it is. He didn't have the piece here. Or maybe tomorrow when I wake up and I come out here, it like will be like right in front of me and I didn't see it in the box the whole time. But there's really not that many pieces left in the box and they're all spread out very evenly. And I'm usually capable of finding the pieces I need. I love building Legos. I have a great time doing it. And these aren't Legos, but they're basically Legos. They're like, they're called Hogo Kids. And you've been watching me put together this toy in the Santa workshop I have for quite a while if you've been watching this live stream, and I've appreciated you being here. So thanks for being here. It has been a lot of fun. And thanks for joining in, sharing the live stream, pushing like. We got to 10,000 likes and we got ourselves a lot of roses. It's great to get the gifts and it's great to get the acknowledgement that you like to be here. So thanks for being part of the live stream. It's been 110 minutes. We are going to end the live stream right here, but we're going to be picking it up in the future, as in tomorrow, or as in tomorrow, you'll be able to watch me finish this build, but the build's going to be a little weird. We are missing a piece. Hopefully I can figure out a way to compensate for not having that piece. But since it's such a small piece, but a crucial piece, there's little I can do to bypass it'll just look a little weird. It's not going to be the best build, but we're still going to build my nephew a toy. A toy from the Lego set that he got for Christmas. But I had COVID, couldn't build it on Christmas Day. Nope. But luckily, it's still Christmas for some people. Christmas Eve's tonight. If you're celebrating Christmas Eve, once again, Merry Christmas to you. And January 6th is going to be a fabulous Christmas day for you if you celebrate Christmas on January 6th. Thanks for watching my live stream. I've appreciated you being here. I've appreciated the shares. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and catch me again in another live stream here in the shed, here in the house, wherever. I'll be around. I'll be here with you if you want to hang out with me. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have yourself a great night over here on YouTube. We'll be ending the live stream right now. Ta-ta, y'all.